and the show where we talk about how we're God's projects and we try to live our lives the best way possible, the good way. Today on the show we have me, John.
Sierra.
Gavin.
And today also we have a special guest with us who's going to be talking with us as soon as he or she won't be able to tell until he gets, she gets onto the camera. I've given it away. But yeah, we're going to be talking about just some goofy little questions through here. We're going to be picking numbers 1 through 18, and I got the numbers here.
Oh, we are?
And look, he's showing up. Say hello to PK, or as we call him, Pastor Kim.
Hey, hello.
All right, so we'll let Pastor Kim pick the first number, 1 through 18, and that'll be our first question to talk about.
15.
15, that's a good number. Half of 30.
A third of 45.
Just keep going on.
Square root of 225.
Wow.
Okay, 15. Something you wish you were better at. I wish I could sing a whole lot better. But then again, if that's not what I'm good at, then yeah. But I wish I was better at singing. No one else wants to say something they're better at.
I'm still thinking.
Am I the only one that's self-conscious about what I do?
Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to pick. What is the one thing that I'm horrible at that I want to be better at?
Wish I could talk to girls better.
No.
No, he's a smooth criminal.
No. Well, I kind of wish. Oh wait, what?
Is there so many things that you can't pick which one it is that you wish you were better at, or
Yeah.
is it you think you're perfect at everything and there's nothing that you have no room for improvement?
No, it's not that. I kind of wish I was better at drumming.
But you're
good at drumming.
Yeah, but better.
No, that's something to strive for, to be better.
Well, I was going to say something that you're practicing on.
Mhm.
You know, anything that you practice at is something that you wish you were trying to be better at.
Mm-hmm.
And they say practice makes perfect, so yeah. Strive to be a better drummer. I wish I was a better drummer.
No,
Honestly.
perfect practice makes perfect.
And practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is, or something like that?
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
I don't know. I wish I was better at.
Life-size clue, because you lost.
It's
Oh!
you.
That
Oh.
was the first one out.
I wish I was better at dancing.
Ooh, that's a good one. I wish I was.
I thought
Yeah.
Sierra was going to say, I wish I was better at these questions.
Well.
I got a lot of those things. I got a lot of things I wish I was a better singer. I wish I was a better guitar player. But you know, there's a difference between wishing and hoping.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Gavin's practicing.
Yeah.
So how much am I practicing? and what Gavin said about perfect practice is kind of true too. That just humming around the house is not the same thing as practicing.
Yeah, get on the
I know
drum
that.
set.
I play guitar. You know, I may play the guitar quite a bit at the house, but I play stuff I already know.
Yeah.
You don't get better by playing stuff you already can play.
And it's not exactly the most fun thing to try to play something new that's hard to play. And, like, you're messing up the whole time. It's like, oh, I suck at this. I don't want to do this.
That's
but
frustrating,
you got to
yeah.
trudge through it.
Yeah.
All right, Gavin, get a new number. 1 through 18 minus 15.
17.
Well, that makes things easy. It's a prime number.
Don't even start.
If the world's going to end and you knew it, what 3 things would you do? I'd go skydiving. That's one thing I would do for sure. Because I haven't done it yet. I want to go skydiving.
How much time do you have? If you know it's going to end, how much time do you know it's going to end in a year or 10 minutes?
The question doesn't specify, so I mean,
It's like you're the only one who knows?
you're the only one who knows when it's going to end. You could be like that one guy who,
So you're saying that you're the only one who knows it's going to end, and you're not going to say a word to anybody. You're just going to go skydiving.
well, that's one thing. One out of 3. 1, I'm going to go skydiving. 2, if I make a Facebook post saying, hey guys, just to let you know, the world's going to end on blah, 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 blah. Just thought I'd let you know. Like and share.
Like and share. Hashtag.
Hashtag YOLO.
You only live 10 minutes.
Yeah, guys, forgot to mention this in 10 minutes, so if you're not on Facebook, you're going to die.
Actually, I'd probably watch a Doomsday Preppers and find one of their houses and go live with them.
If the world's going to end,
Well, yeah.
no Doomsday Prepper's house is going to get you going.
Well, how's the world ending? Just like
We don't exactly know.
combusts like a pile of hot rags?
It will explode because of the sun exploding.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
That's the only most scientific predicted way the sun's going to.
I'd skydive with John and share his post.
If you're one of the like and shares.
I would eat as much Chinese food as I could.
Oh, that'd be my third thing. We all go to the Chinese buffet, stay there till they kick us out.
Oh, no.
You do that every day.
You don't have to say that on air.
You don't wait for the world to end, John. You're like, every day you're.
I'm living like the world's going to end, so.
How can you not say, if you know the world is going to end and you only have a limited amount of time, how can you not say the very first thing is tell people about it and that Jesus is going to.
Yeah, we'd have to go through that saying, like, y'all saying
Repent.
Jesus coming back on this day.
Absolutely. Repent.
crazy.
I'd be insane. I'd be the crazy guy out on the corner with a sign saying,
Repent.
repent, the end is near. Absolutely. What,
I'll say that on the Facebook post. Repent, the end is near. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
yeah.
Dude, that's 3 exclamation points. I have to believe you.
If it's 3 or over, it's obviously true.
Yeah. Literally.
The internet told me.
That seems to be a lot of people's sources nowadays. The internet told me that this happened.
That
Yeah.
is so crazy.
Ugh. But the internet, everything on the internet is true.
Yeah, now it's hard to tell what's real and fake.
All right, so you're at 1 through 18, minus 17 and 15. I'm going to put the negative number.
You shouldn't say minus. You should say accept. Accepting.
Did you say 16?
The set of integers less than
Instead of finishing
19.
Oh my gosh.
So the x is not equal this or this.
Yeah, such that.
Okay, so we're getting too mathematical here. All right, if you could be any fictional character, who would you be and why?
Batman.
You'd be Batman. You're wearing a Batman shirt.
I already am Batman.
Cop out answer right there. Because everyone can be Batman if you used to have a lot of money.
Fictional character.
Yeah, fictional. So like, yeah, not someone in history. Someone like.
You can't be Brian Urlacher.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
actually.
kind of
Does
real.
a cartoon count?
This what?
A cartoon count.
Yeah, that's fictional. I'd probably have to go with some superhero though, like cop out answer, like Spider-Man or like Deadpool. They're all the cool superheroes.
Deadpool. You always talk about him.
Sorry, I'll say someone else then. I would want to be any superhero but Superman or Aquaman. Because Superman's got too much of a weakness.
He changes in a phone booth, John. Would you really want to do that?
That would be kind of cool. So all of a sudden just whoosh, spin around and boom, I got my superhero suit on.
I figured you'd say Doctor Who.
Oh, why didn't I think of that, dude?
Which one, though?
Wow.
Actually, I don't know if I want to be the doctor or if I want to be like a companion of his.
He wants to
I
be
think
the
that'd be
pin.
fun.
He has 2 hearts.
And one always seems to go out on him.
I'd go with
Is he a cat?
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs
Bugs
Bunny.
Bunny.
He's
Yeah.
cool. Like,
And invincible.
yeah.
Bugs Bunny is almost the definition of
If
cool.
you're a cartoon, you can't die. Like,
Well, there's some cartoon characters that die. Let's not get into that. That's sad.
I think I might say Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, that'd be fun. Like,
That would be
are we
cool.
talking like the new Sherlock Holmes or like one of the older ones?
Well,
Or just the character itself?
Yeah, I know the kind of the whole concept that you see things that other people miss, and you're smart enough to make connections between the different
Yeah.
things, and you have this command and this. I guess I would say Sherlock Holmes minus the cocaine addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were using some deduction in the life-size clue game we were doing.
Don't do it.
Our deduction was just peeking over people's shoulders and seeing their little list of things they have checked off.
or
They're like, you're cheating. I'm like, nope, just deduction.
drop something.
Deduct this,
like,
John.
We were writing on the back of our card saying, duck this, and showing up to someone who's
Duck.
trying to look. No, deduct.
You said duck.
I said, duck this. That sounds
Duck
bad. I
this.
said, deduct. Did someone not answer that question? Or did we
I
already
think
all?
everybody would.
Yeah, we
did
did.
we answer
Pick
that?
a
All
number,
right,
John.
now I got to pick a number.
Gavin couldn't wait to say Batman.
Oh,
It's
I
like you couldn't even give anybody else a chance. He had to say.
All right, here's little easy one, number 5. What's your favorite kind of dinosaur? Goofy little question. I'd have to go with the T-Rex, even though it's got tiny little hands. Everyone makes fun of the hands.
Pathetic.
Pterodactyl.
It's
The P is not silent, John. Yes,
Go
it
with
is.
the
Pterodactyl.
long neck.
Is that what asparagus? No, that's
Asparagus.
Well,
it's some saurus.
I'm not sure the technical name.
Long neckosaurus.
You know, I have to say I don't know which ones are real or which ones are just the ones I've seen in the movies. Like,
Yeah,
Like-
4 times.
yeah,
that's why we know our.
like those
Yeah.
velociraptors are just crazy
Yeah,
in the what are those movies called? What are those
there's
movies?
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Jurassic Park movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like totally
Crazy
invincible.
killers like
Yeah.
running through everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't even know if that's a real dinosaur or if that's just an invention of the movie.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool dinosaur though, just running around everywhere. Anyway, we're back to PK. It's not a simple, easy little question.
Yes.
1 through 18,
Except
such that x does not equal 17, 16, 15, or 5.
It's summer for a reason, John.
Not for us mathematicians.
Oh, I'm picking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dus.
What?
All right. Name the most terrifying moment in your life so far. Okay, so when I was a little kid, you guys know that big van we drive?
Yeah.
So we had this utility van that's like extended cab and whatnot. It's huge, and so I was like 4 years old, and me and Dad are driving down the highway, going however fast he was going, and then I'm not wearing my seatbelt the whole time, so I'm looking around like, okay, I probably should put my seatbelt on, so I just put it on, and then right after I click it, I lean on the door, and then the door just flies open, and I'm hanging out just by my seatbelt, hanging on like, oh my gosh, I'm going 60 miles an hour outside the door.
Oh my
A
god.
4-year-old little kid hanging out the window.
Your dad's probably proud of you to share that one.
And then he looks over, just grabs my arm, and pulls me back in. It was crazy.
And you still remember it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember from that age.
Yeah.
I sort of went like a third person sort of thing, like
You
as soon as I
saw
went out the
yourself
window,
in
then all
that
of a sudden
car.
I'm looking at third person. That's for some reason how I remember it. I don't know if that was just trauma as a kid or what.
It's kind of has to, it has to be something that you had to take a little time in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it just happened like that. you
Yeah.
know,
Plus, I don't think the door could stay open that long with the wind going that fast going down a highway. Because remember, it was just some country road,
Yeah.
cornfields on both sides.
Yeah. And when, sometimes things like that seem scarier than.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that
You probably
bad at
really
all.
weren't falling out of it. He didn't catch you by your shoelace and drag you back.
It
in.
felt like it, though, at that age. 4 years old, that was the end of my life right there.
Yeah. I don't want to say the scary. I'm not really into reliving scary moments in your life. So I don't. I've had some scary moments I really don't care to talk about.
Yeah.
But one time I had a Jeep with a snowplow in the front of it, and I was just going like 30 miles down the road, and I came upon a snowdrift, and I thought, well, I could just clear this snowdrift. And so I'm just going along, and I just dropped the snowplow, and the snowplow's at an angle, which I should have known. You're going way too fast, and so when that snowplow hit the snow, it spun me right around in the middle of the road. I mean, I'm just like,
Holy
woo, and I'm on the middle of a bridge. I'm on a bridge
Oh,
when
God.
it happened, and so I was like, and it just took long enough to happen. It's
Did
not
you do like full on 360 or like?
oh yeah, I did a
Oh,
full on
man.
360.
You go 1 mile and end up the other way. It's like, oh.
Woo! yeah, that was pretty scary because I could just see myself going over the side of that.
Man, that would not be a fun way to go off a bridge.
I keep going in and out of the camera.
Just dance.
It's really delayed.
I'm in a rocking chair.
I was trying to send out.
Okay, scary.
I think my scariest thing was at senior night, somebody threw a Dr. Pepper bottle at my face. It cut my head open, and nobody would tell me that there was a gash in my head. I just kept kind of gushing blood, and nobody would tell me how bad it was or what happened.
You just walk
So
around
I
with
was
blood
like-
coming down your face. Hey
No.
guys, what's going on?
No, like I went to my mom and she was like, "Whoa, who did this to you?" And like went and like chewed her out like before she even took me to the
Her?
ambulance out there.
It was
Huh?
like-
It was a girl?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, I ended up going to the hospital with that night and getting my face glued shut.
So they like say like Elmer's glue in there or something.
Aren't you
Yeah.
glad they stopped with the cut and like didn't glue your eyes and your nose?
Oh man. Wasn't it like right here on your forehead ish?
You don't even have a scar anymore.
Oh, it happened to me too.
A gash on your forehead?
I
From a Pepsi
Was-
bottle?
no, I was like
It was Dr. Pepper.
3, and my sister was chasing me in a restaurant, and I just ran into a wall, a corner of a wall, and it just
Wow.
I don't know what it is about toddlers running around, but whenever they hit something, I laugh my head off.
I guess I didn't really cry, but my mom was freaking out. So scary. I don't remember that though. So the scariest thing is I was in Caps Lake once, and I accidentally I didn't know it got deeper as you went sideways too. So I got towards the end and I couldn't touch. And I didn't know how to swim.
Oh,
So I
man.
kept going under. Kind of scary. And no one was they thought I was kidding because everyone just kept passing me by. I'm like, I need help. I can't get to where I can touch. And no one was paying attention to me. And I'm like, I'm gonna drown.
That's the best way to learn how to swim.
So what did you do?
I just kept bouncing up and down on my feet. I kept going under, but I just kept bouncing up and down. And then
Under, no,
finally,
yeah.
I think it was Christian or something. He kind of pulled me to where I could touch, and I'm like,
Oh man.
thanks.
One of our other hosts decided to text in one of her scariest moments, saying at one time she thought she ran over her dog, and she was so scared, and that her mom was going to kill her. Not for the dog. Wasn't scared for the dog's sake. She ran over the dog, but she was scared that her mom was going to kill her. when
That's
she
what.
got
Yeah. That's funny. That's hilarious. I didn't feel bad about killing the dog, but I was afraid Mom was gonna be mad.
that mom was going to be mad that I killed the dog. She said, "Ah!" and get run over the dog. And
Hey, have you seen that? Probably there's a video that shows up on Facebook every once in a while that it says how to recognize a drowning person, because in your mind you have this idea of a drowning person as somebody who's waving their hands and
flailing in the water.
flailing, yeah, and this video or whatever it says, here's how you recognize a drowning person, and it's worth looking at. I'm not a lifeguard, but
What's some main
I
character?
don't remember.
Is it they're there 1 second in the water and then about a minute later you don't see them? They're drowning.
Yeah, all the blood. Yeah,
That's a pretty good sign when you start seeing blood coming out from the bottom of the pool.
yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't that bad when I think about it now, but at the time, it was pretty scary.
Whenever I was when I was a kid, I had my baby sister is 7 years younger than I am, and so I was teaching her how to swim.
Yeah.
And we had a pond at our house, and so we were out in the pond, and so I had my arms out like this, and she's laying across my arms, and she's doing the,
whole arm trick, yeah.
yeah. And then so while she's doing this, I'm slowly walking toward the bank, and I'm crouching down, lower, till I can barely hide the fact that the water and water this deep,
Yeah.
And then I would jerk my hands away, and she would start screaming, because she thought she was drowning, And then she would and she'd hit the bottom, and she'd stand up and say,
You scared me, what-
yeah, yell at me, and then I did it 3 times in a row. It worked.
She
every
didn't
time.
catch on?
Wow.
I was kind of, I was sort of a bad big brother in some respects.
Aren't we all? Well, me and you. They're all.
Everybody loves Gavin.
Yeah.
I'm the big brother.
They think he's the best. You go,
Not the oldest. though.
ask
Yeah.
Brandon, he'll say,
Yeah.
he's the best. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying best, not saying mean.
Yeah.
All right, Gavin. Number 1 through 18, such that x is not equal 17, 16, 15, 5, or 2.
7.
7. What is your all-time favorite joke? Okay, so this joke I always love to tell is this. Okay, so this kid went over to his grandpa's house. He was going to stay the night because his parents were going somewhere. He gets to his grandpa's house and they're having supper and whatnot. He looks at the plate of the supper and it's a dirty looking plate. There's like leftover pieces here, there, and he's like, Grandpa, is this plate clean? And he goes, as clean as cold water will get him. So he continues eating his food. The next morning he gets up for breakfast and the plates just look dirty and whatnot. And he's like, Grandpa, are you really sure these plates are clean? And he's like, as clean as cold water will get him. And it's okay. He ate his breakfast and whatnot. Just kind of got besides the fact. His parents are getting there ready to pick him up in the morning. He goes outside, and his grandpa's dog starts barking at him like crazy, going like, not letting him through. And he goes, Grandpa, your dog's not letting me through. Grandpa walks outside. Cold water, get over here. I love that joke.
I don't know any jokes, so.
All I know is too many anti-jokes.
You don't know knock-knock jokes? Nothing.
I mean,
Sierra's too serious of a person to.
But it has to be, we don't want anything that's not suitable for Christian radio.
I mean, there's always a knock-knock joke about who's there, and then
Orange.
orange, and then
Banana. Banana.
I
Orange
want somebody
Latter-day
has to say knock knock to me.
Knock knock.
Come in, John. There you
Oh,
go.
that's hilarious.
I love the
Yeah,
anti-jokes.
One of my favorite jokes is about a young preacher who's just started in ministry, and so he doesn't know everybody in the church, and he's still meeting people, and they tell him that he needs to go to the nursing home and visit one of the members that lives in the nursing home, and so he goes over there. She's a really nice lady, and there's a bowl full of nuts sitting on a little table behind the bed, and so he's getting acquainted with her and talking to her, and without really thinking about it, he absentmindedly starts helping himself to the nuts, and they're having really a delightful time getting to acquainted and everything, and before he realizes that he's eaten the whole bowl of nuts, and he's really embarrassed to tell this lady, I'm sorry, So he finally works up his courage and says, I'm sorry, ma'am, but it seems that I've eaten all your peanuts here. And she said, that's okay. My daughter always brings me these chocolate-covered peanuts, but I can't eat them without my teeth, so I just suck the chocolate off and leave them over in the...
Oh, that's so gross.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that totally caught me off guard. That's the science of a joke right there, because when someone's telling the joke, it's the human mind is leading to all the possibilities of what could be the end of it, but then the punchline is the unexpected ending.
The irony.
Yeah, it's like,
What? Yeah.
All right, Sierra, 1 through
13.
Okay, unlucky number. If you could be anyone in history, who would it be and why?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
So this is a real person.
This is a real person, not fictional this time.
Hey, by the way, I used to ask this. I used to have a little quiz. I would ask people at random,
Uh-huh.
and I would have characters, and I would say, "Tell me, is this a real character of history, or is this a fictional
Do you
character?"
still remember this quiz? Because I kind of want to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me. So you have to tell me, is this a real person of history, or is this a fictional character?
Okay.
Okay. Napoleon
Napoleon who?
Bonaparte.
Yeah, that's real. This is Napoleon Dynamite.
Sherlock Holmes.
Real, fake.
William Shakespeare.
Real.
And what's my last person? Rats.
Ray Lewis. Real.
I forget. I forget. But anyway, I just sort of, just would ask people that to kind of get an idea of, and it was amazing to me.
Would people get like Sherlock Holmes wrong?
They would say Sherlock Holmes is real and Napoleon is fictional, or they would think that they think of William Shakespeare's plays as being, fictional, and so they would sometimes say, well, Shakespeare's fiction.
Because I think he's a character or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always funny to me how many people, and I kind of felt embarrassed. I kind of quit asking people that, just because.
Because some people get it wrong.
Well, it made me feel like I was being a smart aleck by, or some arrogant kind of thing. So I quit on that. So okay, back to the.
So in history, who would I would? There's so many choices. I'm guessing Marcus Aurelius is. Wait, was Marcus Aurelius real? The guy from Gladiator.
I don't think so.
Oh,
you know,
man.
the movie that's about the 300, those are real characters, but I don't think the
Well, I was thinking of the movie Gladiator. I think it's
Yeah.
the same actor, but
yeah.
different characters.
Does it have to be somebody from like way back?
It's history, so it could have been yesterday. Or 5 seconds
But they
ago.
can't be still alive.
Oh, they can't?
No, they don't. Yeah.
Well, but yeah, it's your question. You can fix it how you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought that'd be cool to be Slash. Be able to play guitar like him.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome. Did you say who?
No.
Doctor Who. That's who.
I didn't say who.
I've actually met the guitarist of
Oh,
Guns N'
dang.
Roses like 3 times.
Dude, that guy.
Isn't he from around here?
He's from Fairbury.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, DJ
That guy
Ashford.
is
He comes and
awesome.
visits all the time. And you can always tell because of how he dresses. He's cool though.
If I had to pick someone from history, I would want to be someone who, it's hard to pick.
What's your
someone.
criteria? Are you like picking him because he did wonderful things to help humanity,
I was
even
thinking
and
more
brave
so epicness. He was
and
an epic
courageous, or you gonna pick him because he had a great time and
person. Oh, you know who'd be cool to be? David. I think that'd be cool. David or Dan.
Oh,
Those would be
from
cool.
David and
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, from the Bible.
Yeah, from
That would be
Elizabeth.
cool. Yeah.
Then again, that'd be a huge shoes to fill. So.
Yeah, yeah.
But that'd be cool. Anyone else know anyone from history? Booker T. Washington.
I think Abe Lincoln would be pretty cool. I mean, he
That'd be
was-
one stressful life to
That'd
live.
be hard,
Yeah,
yeah.
but he wears the top hat.
like,
You're not gonna pick a girl?
So does Slash.
I don't know.
He wears the top hat.
like a
True.
straight up Abe Lincoln top hat.
No. Well, it's
Well,
not exactly.
But it has more of
Different.
like the, I guess, cowboy hat type, like brim.
the brim is curved and stuff, whereas the
Yeah.
straight
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln, the stovepipe hat has a real
Yeah.
square.
I love his hair.
All right, we'll get one more question before we
Who's?
end here.
Did
Uh,
Pastor Kim
oh.
answer?
Boy, that's really hard. You know,
It's
a lot of
kinda-
people have done a one. You know,
Uh huh.
it's kind of. I mean, it's a little bit. Anybody could say, "Oh, the Apostle Paul," you know,
Yeah.
or
Wow.
Saint John the Divine, you know, or Mother
Cop out
Teresa.
answer.
Mother Teresa.
Yeah, you kind of you think you'd like to be somebody that was having fun and doing great things.
Yeah.
You know.
Which probably leads to like a band member. That'd be kind of cool to be part of a cool band.
Yeah, but you want them to do something important
Yeah.
too. I mean, you know, I mean, like you could say, well, Paul McCartney, or you know, John Lennon. Those,
Mhm.
you know, they in a lot of ways they kind of changed music. But you know what? If music was different, would we? You know, as opposed to somebody like was it Dr. DeBakey that made the first artificial heart and made heart transplants, and you know, guys have invented things that have saved lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, was it Louis Pasteur that found the ability to use?
Oh,
Uh,
I think so.
uh,
And I know what you're trying to say though.
you know, I mean, how many people are alive because of that?
Uh huh.
But that's like a lot of hard work, and you know, so it's kind of hard to pick. I think Abraham Lincoln is kind of a good choice, but his life was really hard, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
there are people today who don't like Abraham Lincoln, you know, especially if you're from the South and
Yeah.
you think that the Civil War, or as they would say, the War of Northern Aggression, you know, it should never have been fought. So I don't know. Maybe I'll punt that one.
All right, we'll get a quick, easy question here for the last couple minutes here. What kind of music band would you want to be in? I want to be in either a heavy metal band or a rock band, something like that. They're dressed all crazy.
Wait, can we give a certain band?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to be in that specific band or a band like them.
I kind of want to be the drummer for the old Guns N' Roses when they still like Sweet Child of Mine,
Oh, yeah,
Bad
yeah.
City, and all that, the older stuff with Axl Rose
Yeah.
and Slash.
If I had to pick a band, I would want to be something like Skillet or like, what's that band? We As Human? Yeah, We As Human.
Ooh, Feast for Kings would be pretty cool to be in.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's us just naming our little favorite bands.
I was going to say Skillet.
Yeah, Skillet's a popular choice there.
What would you want to do in Skillet?
If I knew how to play the keyboard,
Rock
plays the
out.
keyboard.
I would do that.
All right, PK, you get the last little couple minutes here.
Man, I tell you what, somebody like Dave Matthews Band, they do music it goes through many different styles. If you pick Skillet or Guns N' Roses or then you're kind of glued to this one.
Yeah.
Personally, I like hard rock music sometimes, but I hate hard rock ballads when a hard rock band tries to play the
Oh yeah.
When Kiss did Beth, I was like, I was never a big Kiss fan anyway, but
Yeah.
But when somebody like Dave Matthews Band, they do stuff that's like jazz and then like hard rock and then then they can do it all and it's all excellent and you go, holy cow,
Yeah.
So probably I'd rather go in a band that had Pat Metheny. They play jazz, but they play jazz a way that is just so broad spectrum that you can do a lot. So
that's about all our time to this. Thank Pastor Kim for being on here. Thank you, Pastor Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, this has been one of our new fun episodes. If you want to see someone else be on our show, tweet us who you want to see on our show. Besides Barack Obama, we can't get him. He probably won't want to be on our show. But yeah, that's all our time. I'm John Vachtel.
I'm Sierra Mary.
I'm Gavin.
And yeah, I'm mostly just stalling for the guy in the sound booth to get ready for that. But yeah, this has been The Project, and we'll see y'all next Thursday or something like that if we have a show.
If we have a show.
Like I said, bye YouTube.
I also